Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome...
First pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Jose Soriano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Edwards was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now the number 2 hitter, Otto Lopez. Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Soriano over to first. Edwards dives back in safely. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. That's down and in. Lopez leads off second with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dane Myers.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Connor Norby now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Rips that one to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a two-run lead.
Good piece of hit right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases. But nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
David Fry in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And there's a ball. Started to swing, held up. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and towing the slab in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Luis Rengifo leading things off and takes a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. That one missed.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Nolan Shotwell stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That misses the zone. Down. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, bases empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Trout launched a homer in his most recent game.
1-0.
2 outs, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Flares it into the outfield. Oh, he gloves it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Anaheim, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Soriano back to work.
Ball,
misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
Next offering is down low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fouled off left side. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Soriano, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Next pitch is outside. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers, that, you know, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, you know, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. Ground ball, could be 2. Neto for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the
And leading off for
ballpark.
the
We head to the
LAA.
bottom of the second,
Catcher,
and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Logan O'Hoppe.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Zach Neto, fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to first, could be two. Here's Edwards for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Moncada.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he takes a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No ball.
Hitters
2 strikes.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one popped in the air left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the
Back here at the
Leading off
ballpark,
for the
coming off
Marlins.
a tough
Catcher,
series
Leon
offensively, and a look at those numbers. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins.
So the lineup flips over.
Shortstop,
And at the plate for
Xavier
Miami,
Edwards.
Xavier Edwards walked his first time. There's the strike. On the ground, could be 2. Neto for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now at the plate,
Now
Otto
batting,
Lopez.
Third baseman, Otto Lopez.
Lopez in his 3rd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Soriano checks over to first, and he's back. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. Edwards coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Connor Norby, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That's
1-1.
inside. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
Ball, no.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here's the first baseman, David Fry. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. He's in there. It's 5-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jose Soriano gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new
Number
pitcher,
63.
Chase Silseth.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
And
set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And
That's a
downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Outside low, 3-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. Jump throw across his body. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So up next, Taylor Ward. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Popped up. Fry. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Joe Adele. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Now batting, second baseman,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That clips a corner. Adele, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one almost hit him. Alcantara over to first. And he's back safely. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers makes the grab, and that is that. Angels strand 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for the
out the
Marlins,
latest news from
center
around the league.
fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and countered away. But you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. Them hammer days, and we buck down, this is Bucktown. Come on, pimpin'. Eye to eye, the clap back.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And the 0-2. And he chases that one. And one gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
Now
especially in
batting,
terms of
left
movement.
fielder,
I mean, that thing
Myers.
tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Myers,
That's out.
the next to hit, takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Ball two.
offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher
Liam Hicks getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Adele sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's
And
check out what's been
leading off
happening
for
of
the
late.
Phillies,
Really been
first
struggling.
baseman, Nolan Shallow.
You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, today can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step by step.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1 now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering misses. And now 2 balls,
2 balls,
and 2 strikes. And that's
Full count.
outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live
And once you gotta live it up, yes, my red tie with your red dress.
There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Myers moving under this one. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but
Altuve slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Angels are gone in order. It's 5-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and the batter now, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Silson back to work. Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now batting.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here's the third baseman, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw, safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Marlins leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back in Anaheim, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Sanchez makes the grab. 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
No, that's a ball.
The Marlins leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. On the ground to third. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge.
2 down, bases empty.
Soler.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Reached on an infield single his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it across the first, and that will end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Marlins 5 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 57 appears to be getting loose. Burke getting cranked up as well. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder,
And up next for
Lawrence
Miami,
Butler.
Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. Butler, 24 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. First pitch, and he just misses. That's down and in. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Outside. Oh. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Neto right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No.
Butler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. This one smacked out to left center. Ward puts it away, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Marlins 5 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Right through there. Got him. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Joe Adell.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one pushed foul. And now the count filled up 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, Lopez. In plenty of time to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Luis.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman,
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Schanuel.
Schanuel really thriving with the bat this season here at home. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Here we go. High.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Liam Hicks. Just missed.
1-0.
That one is hammered right field. Trout ranges back. And that one is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball 2.
And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now for the
Otto
Marlins,
Lopez.
Otto Lopez. Slider right there.
0-1.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Edwards stands at first with 1 out. Stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key
Now
for
batting,
pitchers
the
and what
designated
hitters
hitter,
don't want to
Connor
see
Norby.
is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Norby stands in now and watches strike 1. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout makes the play, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so
That's
it
a
would
ball.
sound like a motorcycle. Probably
1 ball, no
ruined some
strike.
good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them
That's down,
because,
ball 2.
well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Lifted in the air, right center field. Butler hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Logan.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's
Ball
off the
1.
inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Misses
Ball, no.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's a base hit. Man at first, Zach Neto
The
digs in now.
Zach Neto.
That one misses. 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out.
On the tag.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So a man aboard. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada hit in the air left field. Myers makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Marlins 6 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 57.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
David
Miami,
Fry.
First baseman,
With this
David
kind of
Fry.
lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And at the plate for Miami, Lawrence Butler. That's in there. Action in the pen
No
down
ball.
there.
One
Reed
strike.
Detmers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Line to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now here is
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez. That
No.
misses. Ball 1. Butler at first, one gone.
Ahoy. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Now the left fielder,
Up next for
Dane
the
Myers.
Marlins, left
0 for
fielder,
3 in
Dane
this one.
Myers.
Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for Miami. They lead it, though, 6-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
38.
bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
Jesus Tinoco.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see
And
with the big
leading off
ERA.
with Hello.
So this is an important outing for him to
Designated
get on the right track.
Jorge Soler.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Wow, short work to
Now
send him
batting,
packing to start
left
the
fielder,
inning, and no messing around either. All 3
Ward.
pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Ward batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Declan Cronin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
And next for LA, Joe Adele. And a foul ball. And that's through there for a strike.
You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just misses with that one.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Inning over.
Out.
Angels leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back in Anaheim at the plate, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
And there's a foul ball. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. On the ground right side, Rengifo to first.
Out.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Lopez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. To the right side, Rengifo slings to first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 6 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
Declan
Miami.
Cronin on a pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now it's going to be Nolan Shadowell.
First baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, no. 3-1.
That one the other way. Makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. Outside low, and that is ball one. The Fish up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Logan.
Angels down to their final out. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. That misses, and the count is 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Never looking back, and I never think twice. Every day that I live, I gotta roll the dice.
Difficult pitching is